second grade. Happy Friday. Woo! It is January 29th. You guys have been rock stars all week, and we've even gotten, excuse me, I dropped some things. But this week, math got a little bit more challenging. We took it to the next level because we are going back to practicing those two-step or multi-step problems. And I know that those are really tricky and there's a lot going on, and we have to put the parts in the right place. And is it the first step or is it the second step? And so you guys, I just want you to know, are rock stars, because that's not easy to do. So thank you for staying with me and engaged, so that you guys can grow as mathematicians and learn to do these really, really tricky problems on your own, because you guys can absolutely do it. Like Miss Swinson says, we can do these hard things. I just want y'all to know, I think y'all are amazing. So because y'all are amazing, we're going to jump in and get started with our word problem. This is the we do. That means that you're writing with me in your journal, and you are answering the question. So as I'm asking them, you're thinking and you are speaking back to the video. It's like we're having an actual conversation, okay? So let's get started. What is the first thing we have to do? We have to read. So let's get started. We have a story about Max. Max is a dog. I think it's Miss Swinson's dog, actually. So Max has 72 dog bones. He ate 26 dog bones. So let's imagine that. Let's pause and imagine. So we're imagining a dog with 72 dog bones. And then he ate some of them. So do we get more of those bones, or are we losing some of those bones? What do y'all think? We lose some of those bones. Okay, so we're thinking about that. We're not just reading the words, we're thinking about the words. So 72, and then he loses 26 because he eats them. Then his owner gave him 43 more dog bones. So then now what's happening? Are we losing more, or are we getting some back? We're getting more back, right? So there's a lot going on here already. So his owner gave him 43 more dog bones. How many dog bones does Max have now? Okay, we're ready to get started. We're thinking about it. Let's go back and read it again, and we're going to circle our important information. So Max has 72 dog bones. That's important. I heard, how about y'all give me some boops if you hear some important information? So Max has 72 dog bones. Boop. I should be hearing some noises and some fingers going up, right? Because that is important. So then he ate 26 of those bones. So 26 get eaten. All right, let's think for a second. That is the first thing we're going to have to figure out is how many dog bones are left after he ate 26, right? So that is one step by itself. We have to recognize that's a step. This is a step of the problem. And let's think about that step. So we have in the first step, is 72 the whole or a part? In the first step, 72 is a whole. That is the total dog bones that Max starts with, right? And then he ate 26 of those bones. So did he eat all 72? No, he would have a stomachache then. But he ate, instead of a whole, he ate a part. He ate 26, which is the part that he ate, and that part is getting removed. We are separating that, right? So we are going to circle that separating, because that is, there's the whole, and we are taking some because he ate some of them. They're disappearing forever into his belly. That is also the first step in this problem. So I'm going to write a 1 right there. Now, we've got one step. Let's move on and keep reading. Then his owner gave him 43 more dog bones, right? 43 more. So then after we figured this out, we're going to be adding in another 43, right? 43 is really important. So we have another 43 being added. Is that all of the dog bones at the end? Are we only going to have 43? No. So that is a part that is getting given back basically to Max. So he's going to get more, another 43. And we want to know how many he has at the end. So then we're going to be looking for a new total. So now we'll be finding the new total. Okay? So we have a second part. When he gets 43 more, are we joining, separating, or comparing? What do y'all think when he gets those 43 more? We are joining those back in. So that's our second step that we're going to have to do is joining those back. All right, so let's think about it. We have our first strip diagram, and let's remember our first step. Which one is our first step? Our first step is to separate the 70. We have the 72, and we have to separate 26. So we're going to do that by adding 26 or subtracting 76 or 26. We're going to have to subtract the 26. So let's draw a representation. Do y'all want to put the whole on top or on bottom? Let's do the bottom this time. And do we know the whole number of dog bones at the beginning of the problem? In the first step, we do have a whole. We have a total number that's given. There are 72 that he has to start. Bones at start. Then, remember, he ate some. So that is a part that is eaten. These are the part that Max ate. So that means that over here is the bones that Max didn't eat, right? So Max had left, right? So that's that part. Do we know how many Max had left after he ate 26 bones? No, we don't. So we're going to put a question mark on what's left because we do know that he ate 26, but we don't know how many were left out of those 72. So to solve that one, our equation, I'm going to put it sideways right here, would be, what's the equation, everyone? I'm sorry, is it addition or subtraction? What do y'all think? We are going to have to subtract, and we're going to start with the 72, and then we're going to take or subtract 26 from that 72. That's what he ate, remember? And we will be able to find how many bones were left. Then let's go over again. Remember, when we do multi-step problems, we can represent solve and then come and represent the second part, and then our second step, and then solve the second step too. So we can kind of jump across and then go back to represent once we're done with the solving of the first step. So let's solve. We have 72. So I'm going to do step 1 over here, and that is 72 minus 26 equals question mark. Okay, so 72 minus 26 equals question mark. So then I'm going to represent with my base 10. Do I need to start with any hundreds? No, I'm going to move on to my tens and then my ones, right? How many hundreds? Remember, when we are subtracting, we don't have to draw both numbers. We just have to draw the total that we start with. And so we need how many tens? 7 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'd like to draw them a little bit spread out. And how many ones do we draw to start? We have 2 ones. All right, and we are going to subtract 26. I'm switching colors to show I'm subtracting now. So I'm going to start with the ones. How many? I need to subtract 6 ones. Can I do that yet? No. What do I have to do, guys? I'm going to have to make a swap. I'm going to swap one of my tens and then draw my new 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ones. So I just broke a 10, this 10 into 10 ones. Now can I subtract 6? Yes, I can. I can say, bye, see you later. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's all I needed to subtract, right? So I just subtracted 6. I'm going to check it off. Am I done subtracting for the first step, though? No, I only subtracted 6. How many do I need to subtract? I have to subtract 26, right? So I need to take away 2 tens still. So I'm going to come up here and say subtract that. Okay, now we can see what is left because we just subtracted 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So I checked it. We subtracted another 2 10s. We subtracted 26 altogether in the first step. So I'm going to draw my place value house, my ones, my tens, my hundreds. Do I have any hundreds, everyone? Nope, no hundreds. How many tens do I have, though? 4 tens. And how many ones are left over here? 6 ones. Okay, so we have 46 left at the end. So I'm going to go over here and change that question mark to a 46. That's how many bones Max had left after he ate 26. Are we done with this problem? No, why not? Because we have to represent the next step, okay? So I'm actually going to represent it and give you the equation, and then y'all are going to have to solve the last step on your own, okay? So let's get here. Over here we've got, do we have all the bones, or we have what is left, right? So we have the part that is left, 46, and now we know that his owner gives him another 46 bone, or 43 bones, right? So we've already used this information. There's not 72 anymore, so we can't use that down here. There's not the part that he ate. We're going to take what was left and then the more dog bones that we're getting. And so those are both parts. We're going to have to draw 2 parts. I'm going to put 46 on one side because that is what Max had left. And then we're going to have to combine the part that was given to him later, right? So his owner gave him 43 given later. And now we will find the new total of bones. All right, so we don't know that. I'm going to put 2 question marks because this is our second step of the problem. We need an equation. Am I going to use addition or subtraction? What do y'all think? We're going to use addition because we are taking 2 parts that we know both of those parts. And if we put them together and by adding, we can find our new total. So it's going to be 46 plus 43 equals question mark. So that's what I put there. All right. So we're going to take that second equation, our second step, and we're going to put 46 plus 43 equals question mark, okay? All right. You guys are going to solve this part on your own. And then we are going to hop into the next video so that you guys can see how you're going to finish out this assignment, okay? All right. I will see y'all there. Bye.